A trip to Halle. Halle an der Saale is the cultural capital of Saxony-Anhalt. One more reason to visit this city with its over 232,000 inhabitants. The lively day and nightlife offers the travel and enterprising visitors a lot of fun. No visitor can miss out on the vibrant cultural life. In order not to miss anything, every tourist should inform himself in advance about what he would like to experience in Halle. City tours. Halle's historic old town offers something for everyone: restored residential buildings, old churches, green parks and colorful pub areas. Those who prefer a more contemplative experience can take a leisurely stroll along the picturesque Saale River. The city tours on offer are varied. There is the classic old town stroll, which leads through quiet alleys, busy streets or along quiet paths and lively squares. The city guide spices up the walk with whimsical anecdotes and true stories about Halle and its inhabitants. The second option offers a magnificent panoramic view. The tourist experiences this from the 43-meter-high Houseman's Towers of the Market Church. The city guide will tell you many interesting things. The original death mask of Martin Luther, the great reformer, is exhibited in this church, which is steeped in tradition. If you don't want to walk, you can take the third guided tour. It goes on rails across the city. This is an immediate reminder that in 1891 the Pearl of Saxony-Anhalt was the first major city in Europe to have a large electric streetcar network in operation. In the historic streetcar depot, old carriages and decommissioned railcars can be marveled at. Segway tours are also a popular way to explore the terrain with a little comfort. An entertaining evening tour with a night watchman is also on offer. Wearing an original costume, the watchman takes his guests into dark alleys and corners of the city center and reports on secrets and eerie happenings. History. The Moritzburg Foundation State Museum of History proves that history lessons can also be fun during the vacations. It shows a successful mix of past and modern art for the whole family. Permanent and temporary exhibitions present exquisite handicrafts, coins and photographs. Current art is also on display within the old walls. To make sure that the little visitors do not get bored, there is a special entertainment program for them. Playgroups and a children's painting circle take a light approach to the works on display. Halle is also home to the oldest Protestant church library in Germany. In the Marian Library, unique one-of-a-kind items and manuscripts from the time of the Reformation are on display. Those who are more interested in music history, on the other hand, will also get their money's worth. Amazing but true, Halle is home to the world's most comprehensive, largest and oldest Beatles institution. Their music, curiosities, forgotten and known things revive their era. The Beatles Museum offers something for the eyes and ears. Pure culture. Halle delivers what it promises. The capital of culture offers a lot. Rock pop, opera, cabaret, variety shows, eloquent cabaret and whimsical theater 365 days a year. The composer George Friedrich Handel, who spent 18 years of his life in this city, has his own festival dedicated to him. These have developed into the largest music festival in Saxony-Anhalt. Every year, thousands of visitors flock to the varied festival program in June. The Museum Night, which takes place regularly in May, has become a cult event. From 6 p.m. to 1 a.m., more than 80 institutions keep their doors open for interested visitors and inspire with impressive insights into their exhibitions. Here, too, attention is paid to young visitors, who can experience their own program points tailored to them. Every third Saturday in August, the Night of the Churches takes place. About 50 participate in the largest and oldest ecumenical summer festival, which offers plenty of special moments. Quiet contemplation meets creative encounters marked by music and spirituality. If you visit Halle in September, don't miss the Salt Festival. All kinds of medieval things are presented on the market square. The journey back in time is intended to remind visitors of the old tradition of the Salt City, when salt was transported further into the world on the Saale from Halle. Water fun. If you stay in the Salt City, you can't miss the Saale. A highlight on the last weekend in August is the Lantern Festival, the largest folk festival in central Germany. This presents the old customs of the inhabitants. For the amusement of the visitors, the residents of Halle try to push each other out of their boats into the water with long poles during the fishing contest. The big barge parade in the evening with its many floating lights is pure romance. A high-altitude fireworks display is the brilliant finale to this successful festival. A trip on the Saale raft offers a completely different kind of pleasure. The evening tour shows the sites located on the banks of the river. With a glass of sparkling wine, everyone enjoys being enchanted by the idyllic landscape and the stories told about it. The many local boat rentals offer canoes, kayaks and motorboats, which can be rented by the hour or for day trips. Event canoe tours with different thematic focuses are also on offer. Zoo. The Halle Zoological Garden is located on the Railsberg. Not only is there a great variety of species to marvel at, but the impressive view over the landscape is also inspiring. The 9-hectare site is home to approximately 1,700 animals from 5 continents. Emphasis has been placed on keeping mountain animals and the fauna of South America. The architectural design of the zoo allows for up-close encounters with unusual animals such as anteaters, squirrel monkeys or toucans and vicuñas. Landscaped visitor terraces provide a bird's-eye view of the animal kingdom of big cats and elephants. Culinary delights. Anyone strolling through Halle will quickly discover the country's typical delicacies and culinary highlights. Many local products are waiting to be tasted with relish. A popular souvenir are the tasty Halloran balls. The sweet palate is delighted with the wide variety of fillings that the chocolate producers have come up with. But the Saale city offers much more than just chocolate. The menus of the regional kitchens include various game specialties, plain fried potatoes with bacon and fried egg, or a sweet and sour lentil soup. If you are unsure, visit one of the many restaurants with Asian cuisine or enjoy moussaka and gyros at the Greek restaurant. The palate may decide. A restaurant with history is certainly the Alchemist in Klaus. The menu offers recipes of old masters in a young guise. The chefs guarantee rich enjoyment, lovingly prepared dishes and the best ingredients from the region. A popular dish is the wheat beer cutlet. The pork chop, marinated in wheat beer and sweet mustard, is served with braised beer onions, green beans in ham dressing and pan-fresh fried potatoes. But vegetarians will also find their favorite meal on the menu. Nightlife. For its night owls, the city offers parties and discos where hip DJs play. Cocktail bars invite you to have a pina colada or a hurricane. Then head for Kleiner Ulrichstrasse or Sternstrasse. Both led around the Rheileck. Here there are bars and pubs without end. Dancing to cool live music is a must, even on vacation. So off to Flower Power, one of the trendy discos. In the middle of the city every evening from 7 p.m. for 10 hours the Bear Hops. The Palette Dance Bar also has an Art Nouveau ambience with an elegant look. Pop, rock and pop music can be heard. The Easy Shore discotheque is no different, attracting more than 500 dances every night with its dance floors and action areas. For those who want to experience the real scene, go to the Tower, which attracts with a special atmosphere. On 2 levels there are brand new charts or the sounds from the 90s. An all-round good mood package for the perfect nightlife fever. Science. One of the oldest science academies is the Leopoldina, which was founded in 1652. Since 2008, it has represented Germany's science in international bodies as Germany's National Academy. Interested tourists can take part in art and architectural history tours of the main building on Halle's Jägerberg. The University and State Library of Saxony-Anhalt in Halle also offers a glimpse behind the scenes. During a tour, staff members provide information about the building's architecture, its magnificent collections and the multifaceted field of work of the state's largest academic general library. Sports. Halle is often described as the greenest city in Germany. In October, the Central German Marathon runs through its shady forests along the Saale River. Thousands of runners take to the starting line to run the 42 kilometers that lie between the Salt City and the city of Leipzig. German track and field athletes held the first marathon here back in 1925. If that's too far for you to start, the sporting offer also includes relay races as well as 10, 3 and 1 kilometer runs. Halle for children. Every summer, the large meadow on the Peisnitz Island is transformed into a city ruled only by children. A simulation game in which the youngsters are allowed to act like adults, try out different professions, earn money and spend it again, vote and govern. The large experimental field guarantees excursions into the realms of fairy tales and legends, science fiction, the world of explorers and inventors, and journeys into the past and future. Even the places of the greats, such as the town hall, restaurants or workshops, are recreated. An adventure of a special kind. Everything is paid for with Halorchen, a children currency for this event. Those who want to visit the whole scenario as an adult can take part in a guided tour for which a fee is charged.